cookie yesterday?
Take it away.
You got like a black eye and like a red eye at the same time.
Oh, you did the Wi-Fi?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Why do you have red eye?
Okay.
It's like, well,
Guys,
Not those hands.
be careful that you know that the difference between times and of, it's a very, very subtle thing when we're doing F of G and F times G, right? So be very careful to know when you're finding F prime of something versus F prime times something, right? Be very careful to know the difference between of and times. Chandler, what was your question?
because it's a linear line, the -3 kind of
These numbers are irrelevant, is that what you said?
It's linear, right?
Yeah. Because they're both linear then. The input numbers actually are irrelevant because the slope is the same everywhere.
You gotta be.
Alright, I have a different type of problem. We're going to do part of one of your homework questions right now, just for fun. Just so you can understand how important it is to know the actual rule, not just how to do it, but to know the actual rule. Because,
You do no such thing.
I am being harassed. Emotionally and intellectually.
Give me my phone
And
back.
physically. Gustav, you're the one that got my phone taken away when I was out getting water. I literally.
There's no water in here, so I don't think
I was drinking it. Literally, you picked up my phone, you started messing with it, and she took it away.
alright, I'm going to rewrite this problem up on the board just so that you can see it a little better. So here's what it says. This is 97. It's in your homework tonight. And we're going to do one part of it right now.
It's too deep.
Do we have a test on Friday?
Yeah.
In this class?
Actually, B and D both use chain rule in different ways. So we're going to do, maybe we could do both, that's okay. All right, so here's what we're given. We're given that G of 5 is -3. We're given G prime of 5 is 6. We're given H of 5 is 3, and H prime of 5 is -2. And here's what you're told. You're told in part B that f of x equals g of h of x, and you want to find f prime of 5. Find f prime of 5. And then in part D, you're told f of x equals g of x cubed, and you want to find f prime of 5. Alright, so,
You buy $148 worth of
I'll
food.
turn the light on. I don't want the light
$10.
going. Okay,
That tip should have been $30.
so anyway,
You got under tipped.
$20.
I'm sorry.
Apparently they didn't
Weirdest
pass math
customer
class.
ever.
That's a bummer.
They didn't pass math
They
class.
were
Yeah,
so
some
rude.
people just don't know how to calculate that.
See, they bought $148 of food at 20%. That'd have been $30, but they only gave me 10.
Yeah, you were just really.
Yeah, they really just hated you, honestly.
They were.
You know, we went out to eat the other
Performance.
day, and the receipt actually showed like tip amounts, and they actually gave you like 10%, 20%, 30%, so you could pick, which I thought that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
Yeah.
They
So
just
anyway.
not even have the 10% option.
Yeah.
20% there.
Alright, anyway. Alright, guys, so first thing I want you to do, you have f of x is g of h of x. I want you to find f prime of x, and then write in f prime of 5, and see if you can find f prime of 5. Take a second. It's just like the last one. This is definition of chain rule. You have to know the definition.
Good thing it's on the left.
Good thing it's written right there.
That would be the left.
So they sat outside in the gazebo. The mosquitoes.
Nobody cares about the tip anymore. That was entertainment for like a second or so.
Yeah, that was middle.
So, what's X? 8 is 3. H prime is negative 2. So 6 times 3, 18 times negative 2, right? Would be, is that right? No, they're not.
You have no idea.
Are they simple to write down as like just whole numbers?
Alright, tell me what you get for f prime of x.
6.
G, G,
G?
3. Oh, fine. G, H of x.
G prime
G prime
Of
of
H.
h of x
times H prime.
times h prime of x. Okay, so now we want g f prime of 3, right?
So of 5.
Oh, sorry, 5. So we get g prime of h of 5 times h prime of 5. Alright. Well, let's see here. What's h of 5?
3.
3. So we get g prime of 3 times h prime of 5. Well, what is g prime of 3?
6.
Oh no.
This problem is not possible because there is not enough information given in the problem.
I'm
All that down.
Like reading.
I've never solved it. This is one of my test questions.
That was only if it's a linear function. This one, it never said it was
Those
linear.
all going good. There's some.
Yeah, isn't that evil? Okay, so guys, you don't assume linear unless the problem actually tells you it's a line, right? So this one, not possible, we don't have enough information. Isn't that bad? Yeah, I know. Okay, alright.
Depending goes back.
D is totally possible. So f of x in this case is g of x, the function, cubed. So could you find f prime of x for part D? Take a second and write it down, see what you get.
Ms. Price, what do you have for lunch every day?
I usually have a salad with some fruit. Sometimes I'll have some yogurt.
Some
Put hot
croutons?
sauce on it.
No, I don't put crouton.
What about hot sauce? I know you like
No,
hot sauce.
I do like hot sauce, but I don't usually put it on salad.
What type of salad is it? It's like a house salad or
Just
like
spinach or mixed greens.
do you have any type of yogurt?
in your salad?
Gotta make them
I
green.
like the low-fat Greek yogurt. So that's what I usually have.
I'm a big fan of Activia.
Really?
Because Ellen does the commercials for Activia. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of Ellen, so I support whatever she supports. So I'm kind of brainwashed by the media.
Whenever I say the name Olivia, it makes me think of Activia.
Good thing we don't have any Olivias in this.
Yes. Alright, so here we go. What's f prime?
Owned by a Kurdish man.
3.
3,
Squared.
So you bracket it.
G of x.
G of x
squared
no, 2.
times the derivative of g.
So how would I write that?
G prime.
G prime of x. Right?
Yeah.
Right, just work outside in, right? 3 times the argument to the second times the derivative of the argument,
So that's negative 3 on the inside.
right? So 3 times that argument to the second times the derivative of the argument. Argument never ever changes.
Never.
The input never ever changes. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want f prime of 5.
Yeah. So it's
So I get 3 times g of 5
negative 3.
squared times g prime of 5.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's g of 5?
3. Negative 3.
Negative 3 squared. What's g prime of 5?
Negative
6,
yes.
right? So I get 3 times 9 is 27 times 6,
132.
132.
Alright, you definitely use the calculator.
No.
Well, let's see here. What is it? 27 times 6? So it would be 120 plus 42, 162?
Yeah, Jacob, maybe you should never stop.
Yeah, Jacob.
I tried.
Good. Are there questions on that? All right.
Maybe you should
I'm
never.
gonna have you guys do. I'm gonna shut off the camera.